Hey Commando Radio, this is The Crowd, bringing you the first in our series of gear reviews. Today we'll be overviewing a vest with higher quality than our production value and lower knowledge on the internet than our subscriber count, the Pattern-83 Battlejacket. My personal jacket, the subject of this review, was purchased at KommandoStore.com. Links will be provided. At the time of writing this, they are still in stock. For the sake of transparency, I will disclose that neither myself or Commando Radio are endorsed in any way by Commando Store. My jacket was bought with my own money. The SADF Battlejacket is a load-bearing rig that in the era of its inception was far ahead of its contemporaries. But what made this system so innovative? South African designers took heavy inspiration from gear pioneered during the Rhodesian Bush Wars in the 70s. Pocket-covered and feature-packed, this vest was designed to sustain infantry through many harsh days in the remote bush. Let's go ahead and take a gander at the various pouches and webbings that make up the vest. Starting at the top left of the vest, you'll see a Velcro strap with which I've used to attach a tourniquet. I don't suggest you do this as it doesn't retain very well. Moving down, we have a double magazine pouch. I keep 2 AR-15 magazines in here, but you might find other utility for them. We went ahead and took the liberty of testing various magazines to see if they'd fit for you. Here we have a pair of 7.62 AK magazines. As you can see, they fit well into the pouches, but there isn't enough clearance for it to close. You can do like Mad Max and tuck the flap behind the pouches, but be wary, this does not retain very well, and if you end up upside down, your mags will go bye-bye. Next is a small frag grenade pouch, these are on either side of the vest, with which I've used to retain a compression bandage. After that, you'll see a designated first aid pouch, which you could use to hold various first aid items. I keep in it a notebook, a flashlight, and other various tools that I just may need to access quickly. After that, you'll see another double mag pouch, with which I've used the extra real estate for the Velcro to attach my Rhodesian Foreign Legion patch. You could attach any patches you wanted there. I won't judge. After that, we'll have one of the 2 very large dump pouches found on the vest. These have Velcro openings on the top flap, which could be used for various purposes, but is hard to fit a magazine through. The dump pouches are wide and can hold a wide variety of items. Moving on now to the right side, you'll find many similarities, but it's not exactly mirrored. You'll see the third of 4 double mag pouches, along with another small frag grenade pouch. Inside this one, I've kept a Lensatic military compass and my Ron Paul fan fiction. To extrapolate on our previous point, we'll now attempt to fit magazines from several different rifles into the pouches. First, a G3 magazine. This one's aluminum, doesn't matter much, they're the same dimensions, and you can guess these are about the same size as FAL or M14 magazines. Even with a good amount of effort, they just don't fit. Next, we'll try the AK magazines again, this time just one, and we'll see that it retains it with the flap closed. This limits you to only carrying 4 magazines for the vest though, and with the size of it, it's just not efficient. And even though the magazine pouches were designed for 35 round Galil AR magazines, you'll see that the 40 round PMag is not a good fit, and you'll have to do just like the AK mags with it. As we make our way down the vest, we'll find a pair of smoke grenade pouches, which are similar to the mag pouches, but do not have the dividers in the middle. We'll get onto why that is in a moment. Again, we'll find a large dump pouch. This one I use for hydration, and just yet another double compartmented magazine pouch. Moving on to the back of the vest, we'll find some of the more interesting and unique features, like this compartmented backpack section with a smaller pouch and a larger one. Obviously, you can see I keep many knickknacks and survival supplies, and in the top one, which is fitted for a radio antenna or maybe a fishing pole, whatever you want to use it for, I have a rain jacket, which I've since replaced with a much more compact USGI poncho. Now note that the jacket I bought is not the best condition possible, and while it is still in fantastic shape, there is some damage like that zipper. Though, thus far, it's the only damage I can find on the entire piece that affects the function. On the sides and bottom of the vest, you'll find it's laced with many nylon webbing loops. These loops have many multi-purpose functions, including retention of things like collapsible antennas. Even bedrolls can be kept in them, like I later would do on the bottom loops. The biggest challenge I've come across while attempting to outfit this vest has been the problem of hydration. While the large dump pouches do accommodate a 1-quart USGI canteen easily, they tend to rattle around a lot and are not held very snugly in place, and overall it feels like an inefficient use of space. The 2-quart canteen bladders fit extremely snugly into the pouches, carry a bit more water, but no matter how much they have in them, they're a complete bear to take in and out of the pouches. Several people have taken to modifying the backpack portions and cutting out the separating compartment so it may accommodate a camelback hydration bladder. I don't like to mess with this old military gear as I feel it hurts the long-term value, and I did some snooping online and found that you can buy camelback type hoses for the 2-quart canteen bladders for a fairly reasonable price online, and they attach to the gas mask adapter in the cap. Though criminally underrated and information online being sparse and vague at best, the Pattern-83 jacket has made its mark in the popular lexicon. Most of its recent appearances include the movies District 9, Chappie, Mad Max Fury Road, and Metal Gear Solid 5, the over-budgeted disappointment. I actually like this game. You may even spot it in the odd random sketch comedy. Several solid colored airsoft copies exist and are quite popular, but none match the quality of the real McCoy. The tan-brown color chosen for the Pattern-83 gear and uniforms is called Nutria, and is named after a beaver-like creature native to southern Africa. Like the Nutria's fur, the Pattern-83 gear was colored to act as a base layer for natural camouflage. As the fabric accumulated dust and mud, it would more closely resemble the theater of operations. It also becomes significantly darker when wet. These vests are certainly a landmark in webbing designs and infantry gear, and I suggest any interested parties snatch them up while they're both available and affordable. I have a good feeling that once they're gone, they're gone. I hope you enjoyed this foray into the history and design of this almost forgotten treasure. With that, this is The Kraut. Over and out.